10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi.
We're back.
Hello.
Show me hands. Show me hands.
The hands. Hands. Hey, everybody. Everybody's
cool
sliding
hand.
on in.
Yeah, I see that. We're overachievers. I think we started a couple minutes late.
I know we show up early and end up going on late. I don't know what happened.
Well, we got sidetracked there a little bit and then back.
Yeah, we did. We did.
There's Gary too. Hi, Gary. Cool hand. Moon. Whoever else is out there. Who else out there? We got 6 out there somewhere.
I know. They're just little, so and this weather is killing me. I swear.
How cold is it up there right now?
I don't know exactly right now, but it's like in the 40s.
See, we're in the 80s down here, and we haven't even had a anything in the 60s hardly for over a week.
Well, I mean, it's like it's going to be kind of like the same thing, okay? Because we had like 70s, and then it was super nice and sunny and everything. Then it's dropped off, and it's going to drop off today and yesterday and today. I think it dropped off, and then it's going to get right back up there into the 70s again. But we're going to have rain for like a full week.
That's what they were saying about us coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. We're supposed to see something coming in. I don't know when, where, how, but it's supposed to be like 1 to 3 inches, that they're supposed to get, which we're almost in drought stages anyway again. So they need it to start with. So
yeah. And I'm just like, I'm not feeling super hot today. I've had one of those migraines today and, been stuffy, and I'm just like, this weather is killing me. It is just horrible.
I mean, I felt bad last week. I went with Tex, like I was telling you backstage. Went with Tex to get a little drink or so on Tuesday night, and we had some coon-ass food is what I always call it, the Cajun food, and we had some of that, and that night I got hit with something. I don't know what the hell I ate, when or where or how, but there was no stopping this boy. I was beat the hell up all night long. And then the next morning, I, of course, get up, I drink my orange juice, drink everything else. I got to go to work still, so here we go. And by the end of the day, I was good. And I literally have not had a problem since, other than just feeling sluggish, very sluggish. And then my granddaughter tested for flu B today. And I'm like,
oh, no.
Great, here we go again. My grandson, who was here yesterday, he got home today and tested positive for COVID. So I'm like, oh, you people need to stay away from me.
I know. I don't know what's I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I think all of America needs a good sanitizer wipe.
We won't get into that one right now. I got a few sanitizing I want to do around places and stuff too. But it is what it is on that one, as we all know. So suck it up, drive on.
Okay.
So anyway, what has your week been like though, outside of the sicknesses and stuff? Did you do anything this week?
No, sure didn't. Just did work. We're gearing up for the benefit at Emmaus Village for Adam Whited for Half Inch Wrench Crew. That is happening on Saturday. Everybody's coming in on Friday, though. We're looking at Marilyn Bast is coming in. Natalie Smearman's coming in. Of course, Kristen and myself. We have Miguel Ramirez from Sasquatch Theories coming in. Yep. We have Brian Bowden coming in. He's going to be in on Friday. Paranormal Paul's going to be there on Friday. I mean, we have a bunch of stuff going on, and I'm just, I like to do these things, but I hate to do them at the same time. I wish we could just do it all for fun, that it wasn't for, something uh like this. But I'm really, in good spirits about it. Adam
Yeah,
and his wife Brittany are in good spirits. Everybody's just, really excited to be doing this. So it's great to
yeah,
uh
and
be able
they
to
probably don't
actually do
want
something
to
like
have to
this.
do it. They don't want to have to do it, obviously.
Right, right. But I mean, at least, we have the means to do it.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
that it's everybody's been very helpful, like donating the location and donating spots for us to at least rest for a couple hours, and
Yeah,
so I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome.
yeah, definitely, definitely. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, take care of your own, type thing. We got to take care of each other, take care of our own. So,
That's
uh,
right.
yeah, I've done absolutely nothing. I literally worked on a truck. I tried to work on the front yard some. I got to working on my truck and realized that I'm too dang old to be digging up underneath the dashboard on that sucker. And yeah, it was not fun. My arms hurt, my shoulders hurt, everything hurt. I didn't want to play no more. So
There you go. There you go. You quit. Well,
I,
all I can hope for next weekend is that the rain holds off. That's the best that I can
yeah.
hope for.
And y'all are all doing that. Is that being done? Where's it being done at? Emmaus,
Emmaus
right?
Village in
Okay,
Marthasville, Missouri. Mhm.
gotcha. Well, hopefully, because like I said, they only gave us like a day's worth, a day and a half worth of actual quote unquote rainfall. But the clouds rolled in last night, and I thought we were going to get it early because guess what? I didn't get to see last night the planetary alignment. I was like,
Oh,
son of
no.
a crap, pissed me off. I was like,
What's going on the 3rd? There's something going on on the 3rd.
there's
Um,
a lunar eclipse coming.
is it the blood moon or
No, I think it's just a total lunar eclipse. Let me look here real quick.
yeah, look real quick because I mean, maybe this is why we're all feeling funky. You know what I mean?
Let's see
Maybe
here.
once this passes, if you
Yep,
read
March 3rd.
into
March 3rd, a total lunar eclipse, also known as a blood moon, will occur when turning the full worm moon a deep red as it passes through Earth's shadow. And it's supposed to happen at about 11:30 until completion.
11:30 Central.
It says UTC is best seen Pacific Ocean, Western North America, and East Asia. So it's really going to be more over the western part of the state, United States, and such. But we
Mhm.
might be able. We're going to see a partial no matter what.
We're gonna see
So
some of it.
yeah,
Okay.
you're going to see some of it if you can see past clouds. But once again, we're talking about the 3rd. That's 2 days away, which is right smack dab in the middle of the rain.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, if you're into astrology and all of that kind of thing, it's kind of a big deal. So
Yeah,
maybe after this is done and it passes, maybe we can return to a normal uh scheduled,
De-
life, I
define
guess.
normal for me, please. Please define normal.
Just normal stuff. Just normal stuff. I mean, because I honestly on my home front, we have been quiet.
And you're
I
happy
mean,
about it, right?
no, it's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Really?
you're waiting for that shoe to fall. It's like
Yeah.
you're like it's too quiet. It's like something big's gonna happen.
Yeah, something
Something
the energy is building. It is
it
building
is.
for something. Yeah,
It is,
I get that feeling around here. And
and I'm
it,
just like, oh my goodness. And like I said, I have not heard nothing. No, nothing. Knocks, voices, walking, nothing. And I'm
yeah.
like, well, that's strange.
Yep.
Because I at least hear it, I'd say 4 out of 7 nights a week.
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
And, so I'm like, okay. I don't wanna
Mhm.
get used to this, you know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, I don't wanna get used to it.
Yeah.
But I haven't been going anywhere. I haven't been going, any ghost hunts or anything like
No.
that. I haven't done that in some time. But, my season is ramping up.
Yeah, it's getting
Um
that time frame.
Yeah, with the filming and everything that's gonna be going on, all these locations and, some of these weekends, I'm gonna be hitting 2, sometimes 3 locations in a
Yeah.
in one swipe, and I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah. 100%.
"Oh, Lord." So, when you get tired, of course, your defenses go down and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that this is going to be okay because I'm going to be not with myself, but with, the three other ladies on Blondes and Booze. So
Yeah,
um, we're hoping for some good stuff.
I'm hoping so too. 'Cause I'm living once again vicariously through y'all. Okay, I went last time I went was at that spot in Mineola again. Now I've got one coming up on the 28th of March in Mineral Wells here in Texas, but not the Hill House, but down the road from it at what's called the Texas Scaregrounds, which is like an old hospital down there. And they set it up
Oh,
for a haunted house every year for Halloween, but it
yeah.
is haunted, and they do actual investigations there as well. So I'm
Right.
going with several from the North Texas area that are going over for a group. So I'm like, okay, we'll go. I don't mind.
Right.
I'll go check it out. Something new, something different. We'll see how I think about it, type thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That sounds like a good time, though. That sounds like a really good time.
Depends. It'll depend on who's going and who is actually there and whether or not I like them or not.
Uh, True. True. So we'll have to find out, you know.
Yeah, well, we'll see for sure because like I said, that's one. We've been trying to do it since January, but the ice storm obviously beat that into the ground. And the earliest we could
Right.
get back in was March 28th. So, but
Right. Right. Well, my season officially kicks off March 21st with Haunted Souls Paranormal LLC. It's going to be at
yeah,
Arcadia Valley.
okay,
That is one of our places that we love to have events. And
yep,
if you would like to go, of course, just look on Facebook under Haunted Souls Paranormal LLC. You can find all the ticket information there. And hey, come ghost hunt with me. They've got a bunch of buildings and you know it's a fantastic place. It's a church that is still being used. It is a
yeah,
wedding venue. It is still being used, but the old school part is not being used. And they have like the old gym and
yeah,
the priest house and all kinds of stuff. And it's really super. It's just a really cool, amazing place.
yeah. And it's going to be an interesting time. I want to hear
Mhm.
more about it, obviously, when it gets to that. And
Right?
and Blood Moon out there. Arrival February 3rd. Well, you're a little bit late if it's February 3rd, unless you're planning on next year already. But yeah, it is what I'm guessing they're going.
Yeah, I made him look it up.
Yeah, that's okay.
March 3rd. Yeah, I made
March
him look.
3rd.
Yeah.
That's cool though. Anywho, so I decided to go a little bit abroad this week because I was going to do it last week, and then of course I didn't feel great, and I was like, you know what? I just take a week off, take it easy. Turns out it's a
Yeah.
good thing I did. But
Yeah.
I started looking around, and once again, you start looking, and we've done this, we've done that, we've done this, we've done that. I'm like, God dang it, there's got to be something new that we haven't touched. Well, I
Mhm.
found a little bit. It's not a whole lot, but I did find a couple things in China, which is why, hence the name of the show. We just entered Chinese Lunar New Year just happened, and we are in the year of the fire horse. I don't know what a fire horse is, but
Sounds
okay.
exciting to me.
Yeah, I like fire
Well,
horses. Maybe fire breathing ghost riders in the sky type thing. Get after it. Let's have it. But
I think I was born in like the year of the rat or something stupid.
you're wait. You're born on the same year I was, wasn't you? 70?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we're dragons actually. I have to look it up again, but I think we're dragons.
Yeah, look it up real quick because this is fun. I mean, this is remember when you used to go to like the Chinese restaurants and they would have like placemats and things where you could actually look it up? I think it's like the year of the rat. I think it's something weird.
I lied. We're not the year of the dragon. You know what we are? The
What?
Chinese zodiac, 1970, from February 6th, 1970 to January 26th of 71. The year is the metal dog.
The dog?
The metal dog.
Well, it's the dog.
Yeah.
Um,
So we're dogs.
oh, okay. Okay, well, all right. The year of the dog.
Let's see. Here's our traits. We're gonna give you our traits real quick, just for
Oh, okay.
it's
Let's
my
see if
hey.
let's see if they're even accurate.
Well, it's an AI thing. It's just the AI overview when you look it up. It's the individuals born in this year are typically seen as dependable friends who value honesty and directness. Gee, that sounds familiar.
That does sound familiar.
And they're generally cautious and diligent, but can sometimes be sensitive or moody. I am not moody. I don't know what that thing's talking about.
Oh, I get moody.
I don't get moody. I'm a ray of sunshine all the damn time, and everybody knows it.
Yep. That's why you have a show called Grandpa Rants. That's
Every
right.
so often, and there's liable to be one this coming week because I got some people that are doing some stuff out on the highways I want to yell about. So
Oh no. Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, so what else does it say?
Okay. Well, you didn't. That's all it said. That was that. I just
That
gave
was
it to you.
it?
Just a straight. Yeah, it's just a little AI blurb. Hang
That just
on. Let me
sounds like
look.
Gen X, period.
Well, I know a lot of Gen X because they don't the dependable friends and honesty and directness that might not actually apply. Shall we
That's
say?
true. Okay.
But,
It's just
but
for
we're
us.
dogs. We're
We're
dogs.
dogs.
We're
Yeah.
dogs. What are we compatible with? Hang on. I'm gonna look see what we're compatible with. With the rabbit, the horse, or the tiger. I don't know any. I don't know which ones are which because I don't know which what year
Well, we're
year.
in the year of the horse.
Yeah. Well, we're not compatible with anybody that's born this year. How's that? That just sounds bad. Oh God.
Yeah.
I'm turning that off now. I'm not looking at that no more.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, wait a second. Moon. Come on, Moon. I don't know. What's the joke? We're snowflakes. Not me. I would never do anything like that. Oh, wait. Josh, you're the metal monkey. You
Metal
know what it is?
monkey.
I don't know when you were born, Josh, but maybe it's because we were in the 70s. Everything was metal because we all liked heavy metal in. I'll go with it.
Sure.
Sure, sounds great.
Mm.
Anywho, so this first one, this is actually came from the Forbidden City. Okay.
Oh, see. Okay.
And every time I see the Forbidden City, I think of the movie, but that's just me marking out over Jackie Chan, but that's the way it goes.
Right.
Anyway, Forbidden City, and this is called the Headless Ghost. Some of these things, these captions are saying this is the 1990 time frame, and there's another one just doesn't have any date, text, context unknown. I'm going to start with the first one though. This first one is the actual somebody zoomed in on this picture is what I'm thinking on this one because this came from an actual news site.
Okay.
Now, when I looked at this, obviously, and I'm already zoomed in, this is the actual size that it actually was when I got it.
Okay.
So I've already zoomed in for you to look at, and then you can see the glare and such up top. Not looking good.
Yeah, I see all kinds of problems with it.
Yes,
All right.
100%. So, like I said, I already know this is a picture of a picture, hence the reason you got a date stamp down here. But there was a reason I did this one first, so you can look at this picture as a whole first before we look at the next one, which is laced with red circle. Okay.
Yeah. This is just a terrible picture. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't make heads or tails of what's going on.
Yeah. And now I'm going to guide you in. Now, this is personally, I think I see stuff through over here more so than this right here is what we're looking at mainly. Okay. Because this is what everybody and all the news outlets put out. Okay. And as you come in, they're calling this the quote unquote headless spirit. Can't see it very well with this one. Can't see it very well with the other one either. But there's been nobody try to do any debunking or anything like that. And this is supposedly 1990, which if it was actually taken in 1990, that kind of precludes a lot of computer enhancements. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it was taken with film. I don't know if it was taken with a digital in 1990. I mean, I know there were digitals, but they were not a layman's type piece of equipment. So
Well, for them to call this a headless ghost,
yeah,
I'm that's going a little far for me.
yeah,
I don't think I would.
at best.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, it does look weird. I'm not going to say it doesn't.
kind of like it's got its own little luminescence to it too, right?
Yeah, it does. It does. And it's like down at the, like it kind of swirls down to the bottom a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the
And that,
picture is so horrible.
yeah. And this, but once again, this is the picture of a picture. I don't know, and I'm going to go ahead and bring this other one up. I don't know if that's really what we're dealing with here. Because this is from an actual video of it.
Okay.
But the video is a YouTube video that's out there done by, okay, it's been several years ago though that they did it. And it comes up on, when you do a search for stuff, it comes up on the Google search for images, and you can just grab that one image. And I was sitting there looking at it, and I was like, okay, now this is different to me. Now they've zoomed in again. Don't get me wrong, they've zoomed in again, but you see, there's not as there the background and everything is more clear. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There is more of a substance to the background than there is blur. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So as I looked at this, I was like, okay, now if this is what they're saying, now we're thinking about something else, because we do have a luminescence that I can't explain. If it's not okay, Photoshop might have come out in 1990, but how many people really knew how to work it at that time other than professionals for the most
Yeah,
part?
how many people would have the actual
I mean,
program?
yeah, Adobe at that time, I think Photoshop, when it came out with Adobe, or when Adobe got Photoshop, because I think Photoshop was originally before Adobe had actually purchased it as part of their little suite that they have.
Mhm.
I don't know a lot of people that really ran Photoshop on a regular basis. I really don't.
I didn't know anybody who ran Photoshop
No,
in the early 90s at all.
yeah, 1990. The only computers I had were ones that I was at work, and that was it. There was no
Mhm.
computers at the house at that time. So, well, for me anyway, it wasn't. I wasn't going to spend thousands of dollars for a computer.
Right.
But I mean, and looking at this, the only thing I will agree that it looks like it could have been superimposed in with some sort of a uh, uh, program that that can insert it in, but I don't see any of the telltale signs. Is what I'm looking for more than anything else. And yeah, Moon's right. I mean, they're powerful. They removed function because it was to pick out every layer, but yeah, that's about the time that Adobe had bought them and made it. How can I put it? Made it available to the more of the masses, shall we say? But as we're looking
I,
at this,
I mean, as we're looking at this picture, I do have my doubts on it.
uh-huh,
If you look, okay, you're gonna look to the right of it and down towards the leg of that table.
right here,
Yeah. Yeah. See that
I
right
saw
there?
that orb too. Yep, I saw that too.
And then, it just looks awfully odd.
Yeah, it, this one, like I said, when they were talking about it. Now, once again, we're in the Forbidden City, but they're quick to look at this, but just kind of dismiss the orb down there. Which, like I said, in the
It
other one,
kind of looks like a dirty lens, guys. I
yeah,
mean,
look right here. I mean, look at the darkness that's over this part that's blurred right here.
yeah.
And when we cut back to this one, and there you can see part of that darkness still over here.
Yeah.
So again, we're dealing with, this is off of a video, and we've got, quite frankly, you're talking dirty lens. I'm thinking more of a light anomaly of some sort. You know what I mean? Like there's a glare from something that's causing this.
Yeah, I mean, it could be either or. I am not gonna call this paranormal,
No,
um, because it could be many different things. Yeah, I don't know what to call it, but I do not think it's paranormal. The
yeah,
the picture is horrendous. That's all there is to it. It's
yeah,
just horrendous. And in the 1990s, there were cameras out there taking hella good pictures. So this is not what I would consider a great picture from the 1990s.
Yeah, and quite frankly, honestly, the more I read into it, the more I look at it and everything, I don't know that it's from the 1990s. I just know that that's what was stated on the actual thing. But that's once again, you're dealing with the Daily Sun UK, you know,
Mm-hmm.
or the Daily
Mm-hmm.
Mail UK. Sorry, that's the best. That's the next step up from National Enquirer for the most part, you know. So
There
I
you
mean,
go.
we do not know that this was actually 1990. Okay,
That's if we were
I
going by what it said.
it just going by what it says because I mean, like I said, when they sit there and throw this one out there with it, and it's got this timestamp down here that looks like a 2014. I'm sorry, I don't know that I can go with that. I
Right.
just don't know.
I'm just
Now,
gonna I'm just gonna throw it out. I'm not gonna call it evidence. I'm gonna
no,
throw it out.
no, but like you said, this is one of those that when we look at it, it's kind of cool to see that in the middle right there. And of course, once again, I saw it on the different
Yeah.
little outlets and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think it's paranormal at all, but they were quick to jump on it because
Right.
once again, they want to show something from that Forbidden City as well because it's widely reputed to be haunted in every avenue of. And quite frankly, I'd love to visit it just to go, just to be
Right.
in the thing. But yeah, I think it's a mistaken identity, and it's definitely not paranormal in any way, shape, or form. Now, let me see if I can get this thing on here again. Ah, shunk. All right, so we're good to go for the time being on that. I am not getting my brain scuttled for anything. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah. So
Definitely
that one's
it's definitely tinfoil for me.
yeah, 100%. And I don't know that they. Well, no, I would say they meant to pass it off because, like I said, I really think that this is still something of a light issue. Why has it got that much of a brightness on it? But anyway, I think it very well could have been augmented as well. You know what I mean? So
We don't know. I'm
nope,
just saying that it's a terrible picture. It's all it is.
no,
And
no,
if you have a terrible photograph, you really can't pick anything out of it. You can't really
no.
call anything evidence because it could have been something with the camera or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. With this picture, obviously, all that glare up top, you could no, not happening.
Mm.
Okay, so there is another one though. Now this has no date, no anything. This one I found. This is another one from that same video, and this was really one of those that I was like, you notice I left my hat on, right? Uh, I don't know what they're actually looking for. It just had the red circle right there, and I
What
know it's
are they
part of the.
filming with? This is horrible.
Oh, this is the film. It's not the video. Wasn't of that. The picture has been put into a video. Is what I'm saying. They use
Oh,
it. They're showing it while they're talking about it. You know. And
well,
I'm
they
just
should have
sitting.
left this one out for
Yeah,
real.
I see nothing. I see nothing at all.
I
I don't
see
know what they're trying to say.
absolutely nothing.
Pareidolia at best.
No.
Moon the video. I'll try and find the video again, and I'll put it actually out there where the video that the guy did where he was actually doing several spots in China, I guess it was. But I'll put it out there so you can see what he did. A lot of it's just mainly folklore and stuff like that, but he did put a couple of pictures in. And the more you zoom in, it's just not there. There's nothing there.
There's absolutely nothing there.
So yeah, I didn't know why they did that. I don't know to this day why they did that. But yeah, I'm sticking with it.
There you go.
Next one's a little bit more interesting though. This one was captured by CCTV footage and it captures a ghost train at a Chinese railway station. Now, I'm going to pretext this because the all the research I've been able to do into it makes me think that it was an old style put onto tapes, actual tape media, and but it was still kind of cool. Even if it's just a visual effect, it's kind of cool. Okay, so here we go. And yes, I don't know who the hidden underbelly is. This thing was posted like I want to say 8 years ago or more. Okay, as you look at the first picture, right? You see the headlights coming.
Mm-hmm.
There's the second picture, and the third picture is going through. Okay, I want to make sure everybody saw those three real quick. Like, see how they're just going? It comes in, goes, and goes through. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, here's the actual video.
Well, that's kind of strange.
It's still going, yeah, and then it takes off. You see the gaps between the cars.
Mm-hmm. So what this makes me believe is that it is not necessarily a ghost to be a ghost train,
Hmm.
that it's caught a reflection off of another train track.
That's what I was thinking too. That's the first thing I was thinking was that is a reflection coming off this this camera right here. For whatever reason, it's getting something that is reflecting back maybe to another track on this side or that side, and it's reflected up through the camera lenses or the lens cover. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It just happens to line up perfectly with this because you see it pulls in there and it sits like it's loading and unloading,
Mm-hmm.
just like it would in any other place. And then when it gets all loaded up and closed up, it picks up and goes. See?
Yeah, the only way that we'd be able to really find this out is because, like I said, I think it is another train that
Hmm.
is just this camera's picking up a reflection. But the only way to know is to be exactly in that spot to see what's there. There's no way to debunk it from where we're sitting. Um,
Yeah, no. But that one that you just said right there was my first thought, and this one right here, Cool Hand, that was the very next thought I had. It was it, and several others actually chimed in because I got this off of Reddit as well. And this one, one person said that they'd seen this one around for a while and think the general consensus is that it's just an older reused tape. So,
very
yep.
well could be because that the camera angle is not going to change.
Now,
So if you're using the old VCR tapes and you just keep erasing them and reusing,
mhm,
eventually you're gonna have some type of residual um, recording on it. You know, I'm gonna try to
yeah.
fix my
And
hat.
Moon's another one. The repeated image of the train over and over and over again has
Yep.
burned image into the tape.
It's kind of like what an image could do to the old computer screens. It's
Or to
like
your
if it's
phone
the
now,
same
phone screen.
image over and
Yeah.
over and over on your computer
Mhm.
screen, it'll burn it right into your screen.
Yep. And that was a cool one. I thought it was, but it was too easy to explain. But I was like, even like Moon said, it's still creepy looking. Honestly, if you're just coming in and you see that,
That's kind of creepy.
that would
I
freak
mean,
somebody out.
yeah, I mean, if I didn't know anything about what we know about, debunking, if we didn't know the tricks of how to do this, I would be a little freaked out by that.
I That's why I wanted to bring that one in here for sure because I was like, this is actually really cool training material for people that want to learn this kind of stuff.
Mhm. Yeah. Well,
You
and
can
the other
explain
way,
it.
yeah, the other way though about that train is because I mean, there's got to be more than one track. That's why I think it may be picking up a glare
Yep.
from another train track. Somehow,
100%.
some way, it might be picking that up.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, because honestly, when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this is a reflection of some sort. It's got to be because you and me have been in train stations in Europe.
Mhm.
There's never just one train. Okay,
Never.
there's never just one track, and everywhere you go, there's plexiglass everywhere. So
There sure is.
reflections happen all the time,
Right.
and that was when I started looking at it, I was like, okay, well, this kind of it made me think about when we were talking to Donnie about the girl in the train. Remember that time?
Mhm.
On the other show, and there was a thing that the guy finally admitted after years that it was his girlfriend in the train with him or whatever.
Yes.
But the other guys on the that were actually commenting on Reddit, one guy said the Disneyland ghost videos was kind of cool, but it was the exact same. It results in the same conditions because I guess there was a video I haven't been able to find it of Disneyland ghosts, And it turns out their security tapes at the time had played so many times they got burned into it. They didn't burn into it. They had overlapped to the point that remnants were left, and it looked like ghost features going across.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still going to
And it
file that.
very well could have been. It very well could have been. Uh, because they didn't deal with digital CCTV until when?
Oh God,
Yeah, I know. So they were using the old VCR tapes.
late
So
90s or so, probably.
no, Disney changed over to digital before that.
Oh yeah, no, Disney. I'm talking about just the run of the mill guys with
Yeah.
security.
I mean, most people, most businesses changed over to the new CCTVs back in probably the late 90s. I think you're right, early
Yeah,
2000s that they started trading over.
yeah,
Yeah.
and we see that in the Hampton Court Palace
And,
Ghost. I mean,
and that was only in the bigger businesses,
yeah.
you know.
So
That
and
wasn't
that
even in the smaller businesses because a job that I had still used the VCR tapes.
yeah, and once it was done, if you didn't have to go back and find something, that tape got reused. Period. It
Yep.
would get reused until it couldn't be recorded on no more.
Yep.
So the only reason they had it was for insurance purposes and for criminal purposes if needed.
Right.
So they didn't care about stuff like this. I mean, but
No.
think about that now. How many videotapes, VCR tapes that have gone by the wayside might have something on them that we could actually see as paranormal now?
Oh my gosh. That if we could have got a hold of some of that, in some of these locations that they talk about, just old theaters and just the
Yeah.
security systems, I would just love to look through them.
Oh yeah, just a quick look. I just want to go through every
I,
piece of footage you have. That's all.
yeah, you don't use them anymore. Can I have them?
Yeah, I don't have a VCR to play them on, but
I can't say that I do. I might, but I wouldn't trust it.
well, no, you'd have to check the heads and everything to make sure it's good to
But
go.
I bet you we could find one like on eBay or something.
Oh yeah, but once again, it'd be used. Well, no, I bet money there's probably somebody still making them, honestly, but it's going to cost you because now they're obsolete. And
Okay.
you know how many Disney movies I've got out in the garage that are still on VHS?
I have so many. So many.
Yeah. So,
I even have like the Little Mermaid one where
yes,
that
I
cover
do
was
too.
controversial.
Still
Yeah,
got it.
I've got that one. I got the original. Yeah.
Well, we, at the I actually had a Song of the South on tape at one time. Somebody tried to tell me that, oh, they never released it on videotapes, and yeah, they did release it, but it was early '80s, right after VCRs came out. It hit it. We bought it. We had it for years, and they were like, no, they never released it. They pulled it from. Okay, well, I've got a digital copy in my stuff that I keep as well, just so I can
Mhm.
still have it.
Well,
Can't
they
find it
had
nowhere.
they had the beta right before that.
Yeah, Betamax. Betamax
Yeah.
and VHS came out right around the same time, and once again, Beta just didn't make it for whatever
Yeah.
reason. So
Because it was more expensive.
was it?
Yeah.
I didn't. I was so young, I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah. Somebody I knew had one, and to get the tapes and stuff were just more expensive.
Yeah,
To record on
it was
and
a
things like
Sony
that. They were
thing.
just more expensive.
It was
So
like almost like a proprietary for Sony, almost at one point, I think. So,
it might have been. I don't. That's a long time ago.
oh yeah, I
Uh,
can't even think about that. It went by
no.
the wayside of Circuit City and freaking Blockbuster. So,
Yeah. Yeah. And
and Office
I
D.
do kind of miss that. I do kind of miss that. Because that was the highlight of a weekend. Hey, let's go rent some movies.
Yeah, let's go see what we
You
got
know,
on what's in this video
yeah.
store. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh
want
yeah.
to go see if they got that new movie in. Blah 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 blah.
And get yourself on a wait list for one that wasn't there that you wanted.
Right. They'll call you up. Hey, that movie's in.
Okay, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Right, exactly. So, I do kind of miss that because that was the high. That was when we were still looking at each other and talking to each other instead of talking to our
Yep.
phones. You know what I mean? That is a time that I really do miss because it was fun. It was
Yeah.
entertainment, and it was really cool. It
You
was
had to
just a
be in
cool time.
contact and converse with actual people.
That's right. That's right. And it was just fun because, we'd go get movies, invite friends over, and we'd all watch this movie. We'd cram like 20 people into one room, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and watch this movie.
Hell, me
So,
and my buddy Kevin we used to go rent when Nintendo had first came out. The very first Nintendo, the NESs with the Duck Hunt and all that crap. When Mike Tyson's Punch Out came out, we spent at least a whole summer trying to beat Mike Tyson, okay?
okay, yeah,
It took forever, but we did it. Took a while, but we did it.
right. I mean, everybody was talking about like the video games or, that's going to take over. No, it was the cell phone.
Yeah.
Absolutely 100%.
Yep. We're I wish I could say I could leave the leash away, but I can't.
Yeah,
Nobody can
I
anymore.
mean, right now, my son, he is a gamer and he's on Twitch, right?
Mhm.
So it is funny because on his Saturday nights, instead of it's just him playing the game and we're all chatting with him, in the chat room,
Yeah.
he gets like his sister and some of his friends, and they're all playing this one game together, and it's fun because we all get to participate, playing this game, and it's really cool. I mean, it's more interactive, I
Mhm.
guess, than a lot of this stuff that we're doing nowadays. So I do appreciate that part of it because
Yeah.
my oldest son and my daughter, they live in separate parts of the country, so I don't get to see them. But
Yeah.
this way we get to have fun, do some entertainment and react with one another. So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Do a family night type thing.
Yeah, yeah, we have Saturday night is our family night thing. Yeah.
Crypto Crossroads, Josh, you're dang right. King Hippo was a nightmare at times. I ain't never seen any video boxing thing hit you so hard as that dude. But actually, no, I don't want that one. I bypassed the one I was going to use that on. We'll come back to it maybe. But I got one for you here. This is another video. Now this one,
Okay.
this one it is in China. I don't know a location or anything like that, but the it was posted on I believe it was on what you call it Reddit 6 years ago. It was over 6 years ago that this was posted. So there's no telling how old it is before that, but you can tell this is another older style um, CCTV, if you want to call it that,
Mhm.
because supposedly what was read was side mirror gets knocked off the car, could be a setup, probably, but this is supposedly from security footage. And they said once it happened, they went and found the footage and brought it to light. Now I'm just going to show it to you, and y'all tell me what you think because this is, mhm, yeah, I'm up in the air.
Okay.
That's it. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I seen something toward the mirror.
Okay, we're going to try it again here.
Okay, yeah, I see, the driver side mirror is hit.
Yeah, like it flops down,
Yeah.
but there's nothing there. It just and it's kind of an oddball fall, isn't it?
Is it broken or is it just flop back?
That I can't tell you because of the way it falls. And if it's a clear video, obviously I can look. But now you see to the side here, there's somebody starting to come up over here. It looks like to me. Watch that right side. Falls. And then somebody's walking that way or is driving past it right there. As far as the mirror itself, though, I don't know. I can't tell.
It flopped like it's broken, didn't it?
Like something hit it and knocked it down, right?
Yeah.
Now it
Yeah.
doesn't move anywhere, but just like it drops.
See how it kind of swung a little bit at the
Yeah.
end there?
Yep. I
Looks
just
like it's
don't.
oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's aimed down. Obviously, it's aimed down at first, and then it's aimed up kind of at the camera after that because there's the mirror.
Yeah, it looks like it broke.
Yeah, like it just completely broke out of the blue.
I don't know what to call that now.
And yeah, that's the thing. I can't. Could it have easily just weather related? It just time it broke type
Yes,
thing. It
yes,
just did. It just broke.
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one do that.
But you would think if the wind or something was that strong, the car would like be
Moving
swaying a
something.
bit. You
Yeah.
would be noticing the car moving, but you're not seeing it move. You can tell by the reflection in the back window that the car is not moving
Yeah.
because
I
that
mean,
reflection doesn't move.
yeah, it doesn't move at all. I mean, just the only thing
No.
it's moving, but that camera's moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Either the camera's moving or them that are taking the video are moving. Maybe they're
It looks
videoing
like
the video.
well, it looks like this camera is like attached to a building perhaps.
Yeah.
And you know how the wind you get a little vortex in some corner areas
Yeah.
and it could make kind of swirl a little bit and do that. I mean, that's possible that it's making that.
You're one. It very well could be. It was taped and it gave out in the sunshine. It very well could be because we cannot tell. Honestly,
That's possible too. Let's look back at it and see if it was like forcefully done or if it just kind of dropped.
yeah,
We'll
I'm
take a
gonna
look at
slow it
that.
down. See if I can slow it down some.
Yeah, I mean,
Not on this one. I got to do it on another program to slow it down. So let's see. Now that dropped relatively quick. See,
yeah. Good eyeball. Good eyeball. That may be the fact because in some places, some countries, you have to have all working mirrors. You can't be missing a mirror.
nope.
And maybe they just taped it up because it's illegal to drive with it broken.
And China, I bet it would be too. But then
Yeah.
again, who knows? Little Patty got it right. Delayed reaction.
Yeah, that too.
It broke a
I
long time ago. It just took that long to fall.
I'm thinking maybe they rigged it up and it just fell. That
That
makes
makes a lot of
so
sense.
much sense.
It really makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
I,
because that's possible. Because, like I said, in different countries, it is illegal to drive without your mirrors.
and
So
I don't get anything. Honestly, even watching it 1,000 times before, I don't get anything paranormal out of it. I think it's
no,
just a fluke thing.
and it
It's
looks clearly broke, and
yeah. I
yeah,
mean, if you go back to right there, you can see when it breaks down, it literally just flops down.
yeah, it
Oh wait,
doesn't look like it was broken right then.
I'm gonna
It looks like
ease.
it was already broke.
I'm gonna ease this forward now. Watch the mirror itself. Okay. See how it's gonna start moving here in just a sec. Right before it drops. See how it moves toward us. And I don't know if that's it flopping toward us and going down, but something. And I'm thinking it's wind related, honestly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was broken, and they rigged it, and it just fell.
That's what it looks like. So
Maybe with that little bit of wind that it just pushed it down, or
yeah,
whatever they had on it, tape or whatever, just kind of knocked it off. Or it could have been tape that has just been there forever and it needed to
yeah,
it
just
finally
needs to be
gave
done.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you. We could. I think we can safely rule this one out now.
Yeah. But I mean it
Okay,
was pretty cool to look at first. You're like, wait, what?
let's double check this. And what they
Yeah.
probably figured is that somebody came along and did it. They wanted to catch them. That's what they wanted to do. Go up, hey, let's go get the stuff, and we'll catch them when they act. Then they saw
Yeah.
nothing was there. It's like, wait a second, hold up.
Yeah. But like I said, that was a good eyeball.
Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna bring.
All right.
So anywho, the I figured I'd jump on that before see how long we lasted on it. We didn't last as long as near as I thought it would. That's okay because
That's
this
okay.
one was a little interesting because we've actually seen this one. This is at a one of the Chinese festivals, and let me look at my write up real quick on it because this one was as a tourist photo. They're in Beijing, and the lady that's taking the picture didn't give me a date, but it was only uploaded a couple of years ago. So I'm assuming it's anywhere from 2 to 6 years back. But this is at one of their festivals. It looks like from the it looked like a hunger festival is what it looks like to me, but that's just a layman's eyes looking at it. This one, and as you look through, okay, all they say is, "What do you see that's different?" Okay,
Oh, good God.
there's a lot of people. We already know there's a lot of people. Okay,
There's so much going on in there. Oh, there's a black and white lady.
exactly. You see her, right?
Yeah, I see her.
Okay. Needless to say, well, I won't even show you the one before that because the one before that, I was just like, "What are you looking at?" No, you know what?
Well,
I'm going to show you.
it's kind
That's
of
not.
like,
That's not it. Hang on. Well, no, I didn't. I guess I didn't save the other one. Maybe I didn't.
I mean,
Thought I
it's kind
did.
of like you give us one of the busiest, the busiest pictures you've got and go, what looks different? I don't know.
Yeah.
But then there it is. Bam.
Yeah. You're looking and you're like, "Oh crap! Oh, looky what I got right here." Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, obviously, she is here with somebody. I think that dude next to her is with her. And I'm sitting there more looking at it. I'm like, okay, it's kind of weird. Why is she black and white? Then I started doing some research. Every one of those street lights in that area, and I guarantee you every one of those street lights are all halogen lights. Okay. That adds halogen lighting. When you're dealing with halogen lighting, it tends to hue colors a little bit differently. If you're, it's known to make people look black and white at times. If anybody's ever seen the picture, it's been all over Facebook with this little girl supposedly in a boxing ring that is just
Uh-huh.
she's supposedly not there, or whatever it is, and it looks like a little demon child or whatever. Now that's the halogen lights because she's in the shadow of the guy in front of her. The halogen lights that are above the ring are what's causing her to look black and white. So that's essentially, I think, is what's happening here because I mean her fingers look weird, but
Maybe it's just the way she's hanging on to it. But
yeah, yeah. I, I think she's with that dude right there that's right next to her.
yeah.
That's just personal opinion. So, what do you guys think out there?
I don't know. I think it's just like a trick of the light, the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think we're dealing with a ghost here.
Oh no, no, not
'Cause
not even in the least.
she's clearly with the guy next to her. He's too close to her.
Yeah. Okay. The white around her is a PSP brush. Okay, little Patty, you're gonna have to explain that. What's a PSP brush? I don't know what you're talking about. I see the guy's back right there. Everything about her too. But look here. Now I just noticed she's got to be in a little bit of a shadow there. Look down here at the base of her dress. It's in color. I just noticed it.
Yeah, it is.
So that some way she got into uh, a shadow of some sort in that area, and if you look up
It
here,
could
you
be
can
just the
see there's shadows.
camera
Yeah,
itself.
could be the camera, could be anything, but she definitely not paranormal.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. She's talking about that Paint
Paint
Shop
shop.
Pro.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely. Like you can take something and make it black and white and color only little things. Like you can make a portrait all black and white except make their lips red or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
It
Something
could
to
be
help
somebody
augment it.
that's playing around with something like that. That you're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
So it very well could be because, like I said, if they
Because
did
they
that,
didn't do a very good job because they didn't make
no,
her all black and white.
no, they left the stuff down at the bottom still in color.
Right?
So yeah, I see that now. Where you could do that now. I don't see the actual brushing, but I can't see it on this. This is not the greatest picture in the first place once you zoom in. Um, and I would never use Paint Shop. Oh wait, I had it all the way through Paint Shop 20. So yeah, I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Yeah, because you can take one object and totally change the color of that one object in a whole complete photo. So that's what they look like they were doing there. That good catch. Good
Yep,
catch.
yep. Cool hand got a good one there. She's just feeling sick. That's all. Just
She wasn't feeling well that day.
she needs some helping hands. All
That's
right,
right.
now I'm gonna throw this one out there because this one is the last one that I got. Because quite frankly, they're few and far between as well. But it took me a while to find these. I'll just say this one was 2014, taken in China, and supposedly the person in the closet, the person that's closest to the camera, wasn't there when the picture was taken. Here, let me just go and put this on right now.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna go ahead. I
Well,
need
y'all already got
protection.
y'all already got a glimpse of it, so
Yeah, I'm gonna need oh God, here we go. Here we go.
so the smiling lady closest to the camera wasn't there, huh?
So who was taking the picture?
Exactly.
She was taking a selfie.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too. She's looking right at it and smiling. And you're telling me she's not there. There's shadows on her in her nostrils. There's shadows on her eyelids.
She's got
Come on,
light
guys.
reflecting off of her
Her cheek. Yeah.
pupils. Her pupils.
Yeah. So I don't know
Uh,
where they came up with this because I started looking at it. I was like, how can you even say that? Secondly, I guarantee you they took the thing. It's night vision. They made this black and white is what they did.
yeah.
Moon. I don't know what the picture is of other than just two people sitting there with a bad
Yeah,
selfie
because the
attempt.
guy's sitting there like this and he's smiling.
Yeah. This person's smiling, and I'm guessing there's one behind that this area right here. Maybe there's
That
somebody back there.
that looks like maybe a hand or a finger or
Yeah.
something that's in the screen there. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God.
So
Oh,
again, see, even your hat didn't want to be on there for that
I
one.
know.
That's yeah, Nemo. You don't have to go through the stuff I gotta go through to find this crap. There's just nothing real, and there's nothing new coming out either. That's the bad thing.
Yeah.
And
Well, okay. So I'm going to put this out to everybody. Let's,
pull that off
next
first. I
week,
don't want to see that no more.
is up in the air for a show due to Randy might have some things to do, but he's going to try and get them done. So we may have to take another week off. But listen, everybody, this week we're going to take your photos.
Yeah.
Take your photos that you think that are 100% paranormal or cryptid related or even UFO. I don't care. You just bring them on, send them to truthortinfoil@gmail.com. We're going to put all those up on the very next show. So you know what? Find that photo that you think is your number one picture out there on the internet or video. I don't care. As long as, we can show it. You just remember if it's video. You'll have to send us all the info so we can give them props and everything on our YouTube or on the channel so we don't get taken down. But yeah, let's do that. Let's all find one picture, one video, something out there, and we'll go over all those on the next show. How's that sound?
I'm gonna tell you what, and I'm gonna sweeten the pot then, actually.
Sweeten the pot. Here we go.
The one that comes up with the picture that we cannot debunk or we have to say is a great catch without I won't even say debunk, the best one of the bunch, and we will vote on it. We'll vote on it. Okay. The best one of the bunch, I will send a truth or tinfoil t-shirt to you.
There's the challenge, everybody. There's the challenge. Now remember, it might not be next week, but 2 weeks from now. Let's just call it that.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, we'll give everybody 2 weeks, and we're going to do that challenge. Okay.
Yep. And I'll even schedule it. I'll schedule it up, and y'all can start putting it in, talking about it out online with whoever you talk to, because I know me and Bristol, we're always out there on these damn things going, oh, really, guys? Come on. Stop throwing the same stuff at us over and over and over again, because it's gotten bad. It really has. And yeah, no, Gary, I don't want your picture. You scare me. Anyway.
Okay, so remember, go get your perfect piece of evidence that you think is 100% truth. And send it to truth or tinfoil@gmail.com. And in 2 weeks, we're going to go all over this. And then we're, as a group, going to pick the number one video or picture. And you are going to be sent a Truth or Tinfoil t-shirt.
And if you're nice,
So.
it might even be one that I've already worn.
Oh, God, Lord, no.
I ain't gonna guarantee you whether or not it's been washed.
Send them a new one. Just remember that 2 weeks, everyone. So
2 weeks.
that's an awesome thing. Well, with that being said, Randy, I mean, I think we're done with the show today.
Yeah, and like I said, you'll be gone the majority next weekend, and I'm liable to be gainfully employed all day on Sunday, so we may not be here next week.
Yeah. Yeah,
we'll
just remember, I will be at Emmaus Village for the benefit for Adam Whited and his family.
Yep.
If you are in Missouri and would like to attend, just go to Emmaus Village. Their website, you can go to their Facebook page, and there are tickets available there. Hey, there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's only $40 to attend. So, hey,
have fun with it.
Come on out, have a good time. It's going to be great. And that's it for me. What about you, Randy? Anything else?
That's it. I mean, and we're looking at Wednesday night, which there's another one. Hey, the Southern Ghost Girls group that were on Wednesday night with us, they were amazing. Leslie, it was absolutely awesome, and I've talked to her a couple of times. She's wanting to go on other people's stuff to talk about their stuff, because we did not have enough time in an hour and a half. Honestly, me and Donnie still had questions for them.
That's why those are reoccurring guests. That's why I love them.
Oh yeah. Every bit of it. I mean, Mark, her, I don't know if they're married or not. He was with them. He's the guy in the bunch. We had a blast. And they had a great time. So we're gonna try and get them back on again. But like I said, we need to space them out a little bit.
Right. All right.
I want to go with them on some of their stuff.
Right. So just tune in to us on the Blondes and Boos channel, and that is the Paranormal Show and Tell at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. That is Central Time, everyone. 7 p.m. Central. And we'll see everybody later.
Yep. Bye, guys.